Inside the Binyan Football Stadium in Laguna. We do apologize for the power outage, but we are back, closing in on the 1 hour mark. Plenty of action. Serge Caule and Darlton Digha being heavily involved from opposite wings. Si Pinto naman kanina for Loyola had quite a run, was able to shoot, but Kenry Balobo taking care of that. Si Brian Jeffrey Palpalatok naman meron ring tira from outside of the box, although it was off the mark. It was not on target. But as you may have noticed, the pace has definitely picked up here. These clubs know and they sense and they feel that they are, in control here, as this one gathered by Semblante. Good build-up. Serge Caule. You can just sense ng pagpasok ni Caule just kung paano nag-iba yung level of play dito for Maharlika. And syempre, damay-damay lahat in a good way. Just trying to uplift yung kanyang mga kakampi rito. Loyola also made a couple of changes. Terrence Smith got to that ball. And pinasok rito for Loyola, it's Jacob Gerciano. Pinalitan itong si Christian Peñalosa. Local for local. Serge Caule. Again, closing in on the 1 hour mark. Plenty of football remaining here. About half an hour more. 0-0 battle between Maharlika and Loyola. Digha. Punta sa center space. Zabrano Lopez. And now Saldivar. And you see on your screens, as there is a foul, medyo bumababa na yung araw paunti-unti. You can see it on the shadows of the players, medyo mas mahaba na. And we are slowly winding down into the final third of the match as well. If you want to divide the match into those chapters, nasa ikatlong yugto na tayo. And again, needless to say, the pace has picked up here. Both clubs, as Pedro taken down by Raymond Abo. Well, they can smell it, It's anyone's match. Pretty much wide open. Kung sinong makakauna rito will definitely have that significant advantage and one step forward to collecting 3 points. For those of you just joining us again, this is the Philippines Football League 2024-2025, live and exclusive on Matchday PH. Well, number 3 kontra number 3, Palpalatok. Loyola wins it back. Pinto. Someone's down, pero it's just his own momentum. Maharlika releasing. But Darlton Digha heavy on the first touch. Bola babalik sa Loyola. Again, 0-0 battle for those of you just joining us. 62 minutes now into this contest. No shortage of action. Plenty of opportunities. Plenty of shots for both sides. Nakakuha na rin ng mga corners itong mga koponan na ito. Excellent through ball and the shot. Edson Loyola strikes first. And finally, the resistance has been broken here. It's Koki Narita. What a build-up. And the pass from Anderson Pinto Noguera setting up this shot. Of course, beating Kenry Balobo. Look at that pass. And iniwan yung dalawang bantay. Clearly, no one else to beat but Balobo. And that is the opening goal in the 63rd minute. It's the starter, Koki Narita. And you saw the celebration. Loyola on top, 1-0. We have mentioned countless times, that both of these clubs, medyo ramdam na nila that, the intensity The level has picked up and kung sino talagang makauna, and that's the case for Loyola as Narita able to break the deadlock here and give them the advantage. Pero maraming football pa ito. 64 minutes have gone by, about 26 more plus stoppage time. Kayang-kaya pa ng Maharlika makabawi rito. All they need is one conversion for the equalizer and anything can happen from there. Pero kung ikaw naman ng Loyola, of course, gusto mong doblehin yung kalamangan, put more pressure. Loyola, again, to recap, 13 points, number 7. They can overtake Davao with a win here. Well, even a draw will suffice. Pero mas maganda on 3 points. Burnett, used as a substitute for this afternoon. Saldivar, Terrence Smith. Ooh, a shove there. Pero wala na yung bola kay Pinto. That's what the referee is telling Loyola. Aristorenas. Cross ulit. Papunta naman kay Caule. Caule, this one is out. And just token defense from Morimoto, doing just enough to kind of make it difficult for Caule to control with his boots. 65 minutes. Well, they won't feel it in real time, pero paunti-unti that window is going to close for Maharlika. They do have that sense of urgency simula kanina pa when the second half started. And the match that, you know, felt 50-50 from the very start. It's really a matter of sino yung makakauna rito in Loyola being that team. Koki Narita giving them the advantage. But again, plenty of time left here. Maharlika, they've had their chances, especially with Caule and Digha patrolling opposite wings here. Morimoto targeting Pinto, but bothered by the defense of Rilloraza. Good effort, Smith. Ibigay ito sa kanan. Vitualia again, making it difficult for Maharlika. Kung di man nila makakuha yung bola ulit, they're going to make sure that Maharlika will have to build from the back. They're trying to negate yung meters earned, so to speak, when you try to cross the midfield. And someone's down here for Loyola. It is Kurt Dizon, captain. Started this match. Looks like we have another change here for Maharlika. It is Ahmad Saidi, number 8. We don't see it on your screens yet, pero nagwa-warm up na itong si Ahmad Saidi. But bad news for Maharlika, Francis Tacardo naman sa kabila. Ayan, nandyan sa bandang baba ng inyong screens as we speak. Ahmad Saidi sa kaliwa and this is Francis Tacardon. Well, first, it's Rilloraza, papalitan ni Ahmad Saidi. And Tacardon, we're about to find out kung sino ang kanyang pagpapahingahin. There's a possibility he joins his collegiate teammate, si Mark Jesar Tobias. It is Kurt Dizon. So, Dizon clearly hurt from that last spell, and Tacardon will oblige. "68 minutes now." Well, si Francis Tacardon, isa pang player ito na for Loyola dun sa kanilang sistema ni Coach Roxy Dorlas. Pwedeng sa kaliwa, pwedeng sa kanan, pwede ring central attacking, but it really depends kung sino yung mga kasama niya on the pitch. As we are back into the live action here. Vitualia, Sensei Longwa, not enough numbers here for Loyola. Well, somehow gets it to Garciano. Only 5 blue shirts here. Nakababa naman ang depensa ng Maharlika. In the corner. Walang foul for Terence Smith, but a corner here earned by Loyola. Tacardon wasting no time involving himself. And siya na rin ang magbibigay nitong bola na ito. 69 minutes into this match, about 21 more plus change. Loyola on top. Koki Narita back in the 63rd. In swinger, masyadong mababa. Pinto trying to salvage this possession. And Saidi gets his first touch of the ball. Digha sends it forward. You sense yung pagmamadali rito for Maharlika. Of course, down 1 goal, they have to really equalize here. Cross header. That one, fortunately for Maharlika, is wide. I believe that was Morimoto, or was that Narita again? In the meantime, someone's down. Tingnan muna natin ito. From the right. Medyo masyadong patulis yung downward header na iyon. But Loyola very lucky to get a corner here as medyo minalas lang si Abo. Tinamaan pa ng bola and into a corner set piece for Loyola. They play it short. Pass back agad. Cut back. Here's the setup and the shot overcooked by Tacardon. So already 3 changes, or check that, 4 changes for Loyola as we enter this official hydration break once more. And for those of you tuning in to this match, referee po natin, Chris Mark Nanyola. Of course, it is the discretion of the referee. Usually, it's 2 hydration breaks per half. And it depends on the weather, playing condition natin. Here in the Philippines, we are currently in the dry and windy season. But it doesn't mean na hindi mainit kapag alas 3, alas 4. Let's look at this build-up once more. The through ball made that possible. Pinto targeting Narita. Perfect placement of that pass. And Narita again, just that quick sprint para iwan yung depensa. And then this downward header. Although that was wide. And then they play it short. This one, a cutback. Hindi lang na-control kaagad ni Tobias. Could have opted for a shot as well. So only 1 more change for Loyola if they decide to use it. Ilan sa mga nilaro ng Loyola rito, again, Christian Peñalosa is a Dumaguete-based midfielder. Si Aaron Vasquez, also a Filipino but is based abroad, trying to make a name for himself. In fact, meron siyang YouTube channel. Well, a lot of athletes do that, to try and showcase yung kanilang mga highlights and try to get recruited regardless of what sport. In the meantime, Maharlika in search of that equalizer. 72 minutes now. Lucindo sends this one for Caule. Flag is down. Caule will meet this one. Caule against 2. Surge into the box. Deflected once more. Loyola completes another stop. Terence Smith. Babalik lang rito for Forosuelo. Back and forth we go. Suddenly it's with Digha. Caule controls. Palpalatok. A chance here for Maharlika to create something dito sa kanilang attacking half. Quick 1-2. That one intended for Saidi. But off target. Look at Palpalatok and pseudo go. Sudo, of course, he just threw his weight papunta rito kay Palpalatok, who was already down. Maharlika again with possession. Lucindo to the captain, that's Aristorenas. Minamarkahan ni Pinto. Lucindo, they send it to the seams. Quick 1-2. Ibabalik muna kay Enzo. And now to Smith. They switch it to the right side this time around. Saldivar. Saidi back to Saldivar. Loyola not making it easy here for Maharlika. But they play direct. Although this one ends up with Semblante. 74 minutes now. Well, after Isaac Ano was replaced, well, it was obvious that it was either Digha and or Kaule, yung kanilang intended targets rito, Maharlika, and then now you have Ahmad Saidi. Kaule, here's the pass. They have the numbers here. The shot, equalizer, not quite. Semblante with his fingertips on that one. They had the numbers here. Look at Kaule. And then the dish for Palpalatok. And then from just a short range, Dalton Digha, naabot pa ni Semblante. He preserves the scoreline. He preserves the personal clean sheet as well. Well, you still have 15 more minutes of football here in Binyan. Oh, good effort on the part of Saldivar. Balik sa Maharlika ang bola. Maraming football pa ito. Zambrano being chased by two. Have to release this quickly, and they do. Bothered by two blue shirts, they lose it. Pinto carving out some space. Anderson Pinto trying to keep this ball to their side. Garciano. Hindi naman nagmamadali ang Loyola rito with the advantage. Quite low on that cross. But Terrence Smith with the clearance. So bola pa rin ng Loyola. And Takardon, mukhang siya ang magto-throw in rito. Takardon. Garciano asking for it. Babalik nila kay Francis Takardon. Almost losing control, and now they do. Maharlika. Quick turn sana doon. And a foul called. And Maharlika, of course, urging itong kanilang mga kalaban to keep on playing. It's too early to waste time here with a 1-0 margin. That's not a very big difference. Kung ikaw Loyola rito, of course, you want to convert one more at the very least to make it a more comfortable separation. Medyo mababa pa rin yung bigay. And this one is wide. And now Maharlika Taguig will build up once more. Goal kick, Palobo. They start from the left side. Kaule. Sudo got a piece of that. Pinto. Saidi. They go long. And they win a good amount of distance. Raymond Abo. Pero binalik kay Saldivar. Zambrano. Naagawan ni Burnett. Oh, good presence of mind, and now getting fancy with this one, trying to invite the defense. Burnett. Again, Loyola hindi nagmamadali rito owing to the fact that they have this slim lead. Bigay muna sa gitna. Pinto. They go to the right side, Sudo. Oh, good intent on that one, but plenty of white shirts. And Lucindo completes the stop. And now Digha. This could turn into something for Maharlika. Burnett. And that's a yellow for the Jumani Burnett. Sabihin na natin, foul to give. Some players do that. Burnett sensing that hinila naman talaga yung jersey nito ni Dalton Digha. Coach Dalton, of course, who also coached Adamson, the men's football team of Adamson in the collegiate ranks. 79 minutes now, still close to a dozen minutes, plus stoppage time. The window still open for Maharlika. Zambrano. Players lining up on the edge of the box. Caule meets it. Smith and Pinto mag-uunahan for this. It's with Terrence Smith. Forcing a corner. Well, Smith, good activity from the defender, and as you can see on your screens, medyo gassed up na rin itong si Smith. He's we can only assume he's going to play the full 90 here. And so a corner kick here for Maharlika. A good opportunity for them. Dalawang outfield players lang yung nakababa rito. Of course, wary of that counter as well. But this is where they can utilize some of that height advantage. Ahmad Saidi, you have Smith, even Lucindo, and then Caule also nakaabang. Well, here's the approach. Aristorenas. Plenty of blue shirts there. Another corner set piece. Raymond Abo. Dalawang kamao on the signal. That one poked loose and looks like another corner. Or is that possession back for Loyola? Dami nagkasabitan doon. There's Burnett, there's Smith. Semblante, of course, had to get involved. Tignan natin ito. Good side spin on that delivery. Ito yung nire-reklamo ng Maharlika na nasahod ni Burnett, si Terrence Smith. Palpalatok. Aristorenas using the chest. Jarrell. Caule. Quick 1-2. It's onside. Surge. And Pedro using his body to block the path of Serge Caule, and in the process, mukha si Serge pa yung natawagan doon, or was that just ball out? Yes, it is. Goal kick for Semblante. 82 minutes now. Zambrano able to attend to this. Will release Lucindo. Balik sila sa kanan. Saldivar unable to control. That's an unforced error. That's going to hurt Maharlika for sure. Loyola. Well, not enough numbers here. Play on, says the referee. Digha. A high ball here. Lucindo. And he earns a foul there from Garciano. So balik sa Maharlika ang bola again. With about 7 more minutes plus added. Palpalatok. It's a foot race. Caule. Surge. What will he do this time? Caule flicks it forward. Digha. And that one just wide for Maharlika Taguig. Jesse Semblante. Oh, here's the delivery by Serge Caule. Well, actually, wala nang nakakuha doon. So, Dalton Digha didn't get a touch. And Semblante didn't really bother making contact with that ball. So, lalabas lang ang bola. Goal kick for Semblante with about 7 more minutes in regulation. Plus added time, stoppage time. Saidi and Digha. Dalton. Again, that foreign connection for Maharlika Taguig. Caule. Pass back muna. Aristorenas. Center space. Lopez. Too heavy on the first touch. But it's won back by Aristorenas. So they get another ball here. So they try to recycle here in their attacking half. Zambrano. Ibabalik lang ni Palpalato kay Zambrano. And now a long one. Intended for Caule. It's onside. Serge. One-on-one again. Against Sudo. Serge. Carves out some space. Here's the lob. And Vitualia got a piece of that. And now Tobias. It's still in play here. Here's the shot. Poked away. And the clearance. Loyola will not be beat defensively for now. Aristorenas, buhay pa ito, Joral. And that one wide, forcing Semblante to commit, but it's wide and out. Couple of chances for Maharlika sa kanilang unahan. Here's Serge Caule. And then Vitualia again, doing just enough. Hindi pa lumabas yung bola. Digha got it. They recycle. A shot there, poked by Semblante. Second clearance, napunta pa rin sa Maharlika. And then Aristorenas finally with this attempt. Oh, the side spin going the opposite way. Kung walang pectus yun, could have, been doon sa bandang far post. That was close, and Jesse Semblante, of course, not leaving it to chance. And Semblante, siya po yung nakakulay orange, of course, the keeper for Loyola. With some attention here. 86 minutes now. Now, of course, our officials will factor in yung mga stoppage na ganyan before they announce or confirm kung ilang minuto pa ng added time idaragdag dito. But as it stands, about less than 4 more minutes of regulation plus added. The window starting to close here for Maharlika. Loyola trying to just hold off their opponents here. The lone difference. Koki Narita back in the 63rd minute in this Philippines Football League Monday offering. First of 2 matches. Mamaya po, Mendiola FC 1991 and the number 2 ranked Manila Tigger FC. Abo. Considerable distance on this set piece. Maharlika sends it into the box. A touch there from Garciano, and Aristorenas above the bar and out. And a bit of fatigue also setting in now for Maharlika. As much as, of course, you want to play with that sense of urgency. As Aristorenas, again, from way out, is off target. Loyola, 3 against 5 through ball. Pero masyadong malakas. Sudo, unable to attend to that. Balobo collects. chooses right. Ends up with Burnett, and Burnett doing or deciding na itapo na lang papunta dun sa kanilang half just to make it a little more difficult. But it's now with Maharlika once more. Here's the cross. It's met by Loyola. That was close for Morimoto. Si Kaule ang sinusubukang pasahan doon. It stays with Maharlika. Palpalatok. There is still time. Oh, but that one again intended for Kaule. Outsmarted by Morimoto. And now Aristorenas dispossesses itong si Garciano. Saidi. Saldivar. They keep it in play. Pero napalayo sila rito. They will have to build again. Smith. Lucindo. Sends this one forward. Oh, promising pass. Pero hindi aabot doon. Yung kanyang kakampi, that's Raymond Abo. And the thumbs up. Great find there by Lucindo, but Abo unable to get to it. That one deep into the Maharlika penalty box. About half a minute more before the announcement of added time. Maharlika, they can still make changes here. Looks like they're about to make one. Pero added time muna ang iaangat ng ating fourth official na si Mick John Pineda. 5 minutes of added time. Plenty of time. All they need is just one sequence here. We talk about Maharlika Taguig, and now Ryan Hermida is set to replace Brian Jeffrey Palpalatok. Oh, great afternoon for him on an individual level. He was all over the place. Hermida will play the final few minutes of this stretch. Lucindo. Lopez. Back and forth we go. That ball takes an awkward bounce. Ends up with Zambrano. Off target on the pass intended sana for Hermida. Garciano bothered by two, and Smith affects that play. Lopez again. Have to release quickly. Play on, says the referee. Aristorenas bothered by Pinto. Captain against captain. Saldivar. Flag is down. Foot race for this ball. Who will end up with it? Pedro. Contra Abo. Digha. Moves a little closer. That one ricochets off a Loyola player into another corner set piece for Maharlika. Plenty of time left. About 3.5 more minutes. Minimum. Raymond Abo. Number 11 again. And Ceseñas na again. Two fists. Here's the delivery. Poked loose once more. Semblante again involving himself for that denial as Loyola preserves the scoreline. Maharlika, another crack at it. Balobo, mangat na rin. Lucindo. That one is met by Sudo. Saidi sends it forward. Pero nandun ang depensa ng Loyola. And a quick 1-2 into a counter. And this one, a tap in. It's just wide. That's the peril of, having the keeper kind of do that power play. Buti na lang nakabalik bahagya itong si Balobo and trying to cut that path as well. It's wide. Back to the live action. It's with Kaule. Digha. Back heels it for Hermida. Kaule pa rin. Into the box. And Sudo again there Hermida against Sudo. Burnett takes care of it. Garciano naman kontra Smith. Tacardon. Someone got a deflection on that one. Pero parut pa rito yung bola. It just goes left and right. And now Saldivar. One last haymaker of an attempt here for Maharlika, that's for sure. But they lose possession here with about a minute here, and well, Pinto is down. He's been down quite a few times. Koki Narita, of course, again, the lone difference maker. And you can see on your screen, siyang nag-a-assist dito kay Pinto, who is cramping up. At yan rin yung nagpasahan for that lone conversion of the match. Just the finish here for Maharlika. Yun ang kinulang. They've had their looks. They've had that ball dito sa kanilang unahan, sa kanilang attacking half. Credit to Semblante, credit to the defense as well. Hindi nagpapabaya. Lopez being chased by Tacardon. Iiwanan ni Lopez. This could be an opening. Caule, it's onside. Caule fakes it against Sudo. And a goal kick for Loyola. Good effort individually on the part of Sudo. Just welcoming the challenge there of Caule. And Caule lost control. Semblante, well, taking his time, of course. Could be a few moments away from registering another clean sheet. Something Maharlika wants to spoil habang may oras pa. Lopez. Digha goes to his right. Will jumpstart this attack. Digha forces a corner. Could be the last play as well of the afternoon. And Saldivar. Balobo has come on top. Power play dito gagawin ng Maharlika. Kenry Balobo. Although si Saldivar medyo nakababa. Kenry Balobo, as you can see right there in the box. Power play ang ginagawa nila rito. Extra player, of course. And Garciano. Sinusuwag itong si Terrence Smith. Well, Smith is obviously an option here kung mga high ball na ganyan. Kasi siya yung may height advantage. Balobo will be in that mix. But still with Maharlika. Lopez. And they lose control. That is the final whistle. Loyola will prevail thanks to Koki Narita, who converted back in the 63rd minute. And Loyola FC will bag the 3 points. A hard-earned victory for them. Maharlika had their looks. Just couldn't get quite the conversion here. And some post-match commotion here as well. Caule, Pinto, Lucindo, tsaka Zambrano Lopez also there. But as it stands, man of the match, of course, is Koki Narita, the lone difference maker in this contest. 1-0 is the final. Loyola will overtake Davao with 16 points. They actually tie Stallion in terms of points. Stallion, of course, with a better goal difference. But take a look at that. They are Loyola right there. Konti na lang into the upper half of the league as they try to continue that rise. Pretty good calendar year so far for Loyola, for Coach Roxy Dorlas, and of course new management led by Mr. Jomar Moscaya. And Loyola takes this one. 1-0 is the final. Back to the drawing board here for Maharlika Taguig. They had a good stretch as well. Again, that win over Davao, a draw against Stallion. Well, plenty of matches left for both sides, really, here in the season. And there you have it on your screens. Koki Narita back in the 63rd, providing Loyola with the victory. And on behalf of Matchday.ph, which again airs the matches here of your Philippines Football League live and exclusive sa lahat po na bumubuo ng Matchday.ph. This has been Levi Verora on the call, saying wherever you are, wherever you're from, this is the Philippines Football League 2024-2025 season on the rise. Don't go away. We have Mendiola and Manila Digger kicking off at 7 p.m. But for now, we leave you with some of the highlights. And as always, we'll see you at the games.